Hello everyone, welcome back to Solo Rise. Today we're going to talk about the new fire goddess, Yoo Soohyun. I probably mispronounced that, I apologize if I did, but this is an absolutely bonko character. I do believe the strongest fire character in the game. I'm pretty sure she's stronger than Choi, to be perfectly honest, guys. She is a powerhouse. And let's talk about her. So the first thing is her weapon. Her weapon is massive for her because it's going to increase her defense penetration, which is pretty much the main stat that she's going to be looking for this character, for her artifacts, and increase damage of her core attack, kill shot, and hellfire. This is jumping up her skills. This is a lot of extra damage. And the beautiful thing about solo leveling Arise is if you are pulling for a particular character in the banner, more than likely you're going to get enough, we'll say, currency to be able to get the actual weapon from the events that they always have in the game, which is always spectacular. Really, really sweet. And when it comes to her skills, all right, we'll go ahead and preview them. Like her first skill here, she does a couple shots and she backs up, does the big shot right there. Then her core attack, she's going to do a big old bang trick shot here, which is very, very important. It's going to do a little explosion in the center of the screen. This is going to be really important later on, so we'll explain the rotation. And then kill shot here does multiple shots. And this is also going to be very, very important as we talk about this more in the future. Her support skill, whenever she's playing with Jin Woo, she's actually going to increase defense penetration by 16%. This is a very, very good damage buff for Jin Woo. Really awesome. And increase damage equal to 16% of Sung Jin Woo's defense penetration, which is nice. So the more defense penetration that Sung Jin Woo has, the more damage that she's actually going to buff him up. Pretty cool. And then her QTE, which is going to be for the hunters, she's just going to do a little knockdown skill, do a little damage. And her ultimate is actually pretty damn powerful if you play her correctly, as we're going to talk about. It does a big old bang, man. Really, really powerful. So the thing about her is, like, whenever you use Trick Shot or Firing Swarm, it grants them Spotlight effect when the user uses Firing Swarm or Zeroed and Blast. It grants them the magical firearm spot. So Spotlight is this little icon right here, which is going to increase your user defense penetration by 24%. And you can see why defense penetration is very, very important for her, because the more defense penetration you have, the more damage she's actually going to do. Increase the user's damage, increase stat equal to 24% of the user's defense penetration. Again, guys, based off your defense penetration. So the more she has, the better. And you're going to want to use this skill first in your rotation, so that way you can apply this. It's going to last for 24 seconds. And then Magic Firearms appear around Soohyun, which deal damage equal to 4% of her attack. When these attacks hit, they inflict magic reaction, effect, duration. And magic reaction increase fire damage taken by 1%, stacking up to 20 times, duration 60 seconds. Now, this thing here is actually what's going to be applied whenever you hit your kill shot, okay? Whenever you apply your kill shot after your trick shot, so you always apply your trick shot first, and then your kill shot, you're going to be applying this here. And you want to get up to 20 stacks. That way you can get that 60% extra fire damage before you do her ultimate. You will do so much damage if you play her that way. And really, guys, when it comes to the sweet spot for her, honestly, it really, like, obviously, the more you level her up, the stronger she's going to get. Honestly, A1 is badass because this skill here actually gets reset after using her core attack. And like I said earlier, at A1, when kill shot hits, which is this skill right here, it activates the user's core attack and increases her core attack damage by 30% for 66 seconds, which is insane, guys. When the user's core attack hits, it grants the Madness effect, and Madness resets the cooldown of kill shot, right? So you can build up those stacks of these a whole lot faster because of that. So A1's a really, really sweet spot to have her at. Now, when it comes to artifacts, there's actually multiple builds you can do for the character. Obviously, guys, when it comes to the main stats, you're really looking for defense penetration. That's what you want. You want defense penetration as your #1 stat, then attack, then some critical damage, critical hit rate. Like they say here, is really the way that you want to go. So some people like to use the arm set for her, which is this right here. This is a good set for her, but personally, I find like the toughness set, the set that I have equipped on her, I feel like it's a little bit better because she's just going to crit a whole lot more. She's just going to do a bunch of crits, especially if you have her at A1 and you do that kill shot over and over. It'll do repeated shots, critting a whole bunch. So I think it's really, this is kind of the better way to go. Attack is a decent stat to have, but really you want defense penetration, additional attack, and then critical rate, pretty much in that order. And that's really what's going to buff her up. These here, I'm actually going to end up changing them, which is why I haven't leveled them up. But this is a good little set that you can put on her if you choose to do so, because it will give her a whole lot more damage whenever she's critting. Now you can actually run this set or the arm set if you want over here. Now the expert set's a really good set that you can use on her, especially if you're using the toughness set. If you're using the arm set over here, maybe you'd want to change up this set over here to maybe something like the, no, not this one here, but the Burning Curse. Burning Curse, a 4-piece Burning Curse set on the right side with the arm set on the left, or even the toughness set on the left would be a really good way to go. I mean, like I said, there's multiple different ways you're going to build. We're going to end up slapping some of these artifacts on her, and honestly, guys, the Burning Curse is going to be the best for her. She's going to be a solid damage dealer, and that's exactly what she should be used for. Her power is unreal, guys. She's so strong. But another reason I have this build is I just want to show you how strong she is as far as doing a solo. Whoa, wait, let me jump back in here. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. As far as teams, guys, obviously the OP Fire team is going to be her, Choi, and Emma. Emma, guys, in my opinion, is actually more important for the Fire team than Choi because Emma actually has a lot of break. So if you have Emma along with Yoo Soohyun, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. I know I probably mispronounced that. I apologize for that. But you'll probably do a lot more damage because you're actually going to do a lot more break. Choi's stronger than Emma, but he doesn't have any break in his kit. And actually having break, you'll find in multiple game modes in this game, is very, very important to do a lot more damage. Because once you break the meter, you can do a lot more damage to your opponent. So I really find that Emma is actually a god tier fire character to have on the team because of that. Because she does have that break in her kit. But Choi is a really added bonus, especially for damage. And when it comes to fire characters, guys, I mean, obviously, you can put Sung Jae on the team if you want. You know, he can add a little something, something, something. But unfortunately, he doesn't have break. He's just a solid damage dealer. And yeah, I mean, the fire team really doesn't have a whole lot of options in all honesty. And hopefully we'll get, you know, like a nice little support for fire team like what we have for Chav, you know, in Min, or how we have for the water team. We have Mei Lin. Hopefully we'll get something for the fire team in the future as far as supports are concerned. So we're going to jump in here, guys. I'll show you just how strong this girl is. So we're just actually go to challenge, and we'll go to 4 here. All right, and you can see right now her battle power is only at 107,000. They recommend 189,000 for this. Actually, I'll just go ahead and get rid of these guys because they're actually going to add bonuses too. So now we're at 86,000. Okay, and let me show you what this girl can do, man. She is crazy strong. All right, now when you're playing with her, I love the intro, by the way, with the camera. That's so nice. When you're playing with her, use your first skill first, all right? Here we go. So you just want to make sure you're close and apply it. Okay? So we do that skill. We're going to move out of the way, and then we're going to hit her other skill. Now we're using a core attack, and it resets that skill again. And you guys can see. Now, I want to show you guys something. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. So up at the top, you can see that we have 20 stacks underneath his life bar there. Okay, 20 stacks underneath this life bar. And what I want to do is I want to build up my ultimate. Okay, I want to build up my ultimate so that way we'll do a whole crap ton of damage. Look at all these crits, guys. Look at all these crits. I mean, it's just nuts. Okay, so we got 20 stacks. We're going to hit our ultimate. Look how much damage she does even with the break applied. Boom! Like, insanity, man. Okay, and, oh, man, seriously, guys, A1 really is a sweet spot for her. And plus, she just has insanity as far as range. I mean, just look at the damage she does. Like, she's OP as hell, and yes, I do have the skin. I love the skin. I think it looks absolutely beautiful on her. I don't know, I got a thing for the tomboy look with the caps and all. I just enjoy it. But that's how OP she is. She is very, very strong. Again, A1, I think, is a really good sweet spot. Obviously, if you level up further, she's going to be a whole lot stronger. And by the way, guys, when she was A0, when she didn't have, you know, the extra copies, she easily could do that floor 4. No problem. Even having less battle power, she could still walk through it like it was nothing. I know it's not like super high stage, but you got to remember, that's a complete solo easily for her when she's like, whenever the recommended power is over twice the amount that she has. That is impressive to see that kind of damage from her. She's OP as hell, my friends. So guys, let me know what you think about Yoo Soohyun. Man, that's such a hard name for me to pronounce. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.